sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team's let a couple slip away. They stand at 2-4 coming into this one. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good for our Seahawks. First down. A gain of 7. And the Seahawks first down.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
First down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
He'll look to throw. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for Bills. First down.
Back to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
yards at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4.
He'll drop to throw.
Second down and 6.
Out wide, that's to Davis. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now this looks like a design run. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be 4th down. So Sean McDermott going to send on the field goal unit now. This a 44-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Bills' 40.
Now, faking the give. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Man in motion, heading right. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Brings up third.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
That one on target to Moore. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Seattle.
22 yards. First down, Seattle.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Motion man is the tight end going right. They'll look to throw again. They had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. And they are facing a second and long. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. And that is incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. And ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
36-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Here's a toss, right side. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Slot man in motion left. Throwing now on third and long. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. That his second TD catch of the season.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Bills first down.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Davis. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown Buffalo. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think...
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Seahawks 17. Bills 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Seahawks offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now from the gun. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
We're going to find out pretty quickly how aggressive this head coach wants to be here, Mike. All the analytics say on the plus side of the 50, you've got to go for it. You have to take advantage of this field position and try to come away with 6. Big decision here, but I think they've got to go for it.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Back to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's another Bills 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, it's Davis. Look at him move away from the tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. 3rd down. 3 to go.
7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they'll wind up getting 7 on that 4th and 3.
I love this call, Mike. Put the pressure on the defense to make the right decision. In this case, they decide to go after the running back, but it's the quarterback who pulls it and keeps himself and is able to convert for the 1st down.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Screen going to be set up for Davis. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out
It's another Bills.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Of a yard. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, but you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Ties the game at 17.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Tight end motioning left. Throwing now on 1st and 10.
The pass.
2nd and 7.
Number 89. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
He'll step up and run. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
A gain of 9 yards.
Moore going in motion.
Seattle.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
He'll try to run for it. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They wind up with a gain of 8 on 3rd and 4.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Seahawks 24, Bills 17.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Take over 1st and
From
10.
the 35, it's 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the New York Jets. And it's the former first-round pick, Quentin Johnston. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Chargers find a way. They win it by a point. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is the Titans quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Titans get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, faking the give. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down. 34-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Zone, that one's incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DeMarcus Lawrence. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Big play coming up, third and goal. Pass caught by Shakir. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
On the return, here comes Horton. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Seahawks offense and their running back set to go once more. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallies to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 20, and the Seahawks first down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Now it's 2nd and 1. Play action, he'll set up to throw to the left side into the hands of Moore. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A handoff as they try to run it here. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Bills' 10.
Bill look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. That his first touchdown this year. Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He connects with Palmer on that one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 30.
Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Wheel shift here. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll run the sneak. And he will have the Seahawks first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Down the field, he's got Warner. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Now a run on 1st down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost once on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Byers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Again, working deep downfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. 1st and 10 now from the 36. This could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many people around the league were expecting them to come in here and win, but they are on the verge of doing just that.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st down, Seattle.
Here's a run going left. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 12. 1st down.
They'll stick with him again. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Seahawks 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 4. Brings up.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Yards. That's another Bills 1st down.
This is Davis. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 more yards. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
He'll go again with Davis. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A throw here, right side. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
It is brought in the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Seahawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He'll turn and hand this one off. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his second touchdown tonight. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead.
27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Davis. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Now, faking the give. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Intended for his wideout.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to Kincaid once again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Bills 1st down.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.